Is the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Thanos Build-A-Figure Fierce Fighters Spider-Woman. I'm trying to rush this video because she's gonna topple any minute now. She's standing on one leg. I was able to put her in that pose for some miraculous reason, and there's no support. I'm gonna show you. There's nothing to support her. The foot sculpt is so thin that it's hard to balance her on one leg, but there's really nothing supporting her right now. And I'm trying to rush the video before she topples over. So here is a quick look at the packaging. I know, I should have just used the flight stand and whatnot, but I was trying to test the versatility of the figure. The variant for this figure is Hellcat. Both figures have the same Thanos BAF part, which is the Thanos's head, left arm, and I wish the Hellcat or her version had, instead of a left fist, they had an Infinity Gauntlet. I mean, one of them could have had that variant, and then the other one had the Infinity Gauntlet. The other one might have the Thanos Mad Titan with a smile, with the closed lips, or with the screaming like ah. But Hasbro decided to scrim, just give them the same pieces. Also, this figure has 2 extra wing pieces that are to be used when she has her arms down, because the complaint on the Toy Biz figure was that the wings clipped onto her biceps or triceps, and you couldn't, when you folded her arms down, they would just stick out somewhere that had no place to go. So Hasbro decided to just do these folded web wings for the figure. Anyway, now that that's done and over with, I can take her out of her stork stand pose. See, it's just impossible to do it again. It's gonna topple over. Anyway, got that in one take. We can remove the wing pieces, and again, as I said, you can replace them with the folded up folded up pieces like that, which, oh no, sorry, it's not supposed to be like that. Well, let me just do it. It's supposed to be, I think, like this, and I really don't see the point of these accessories, because you could just remove the wings and she'd be fine. You don't really need to do this. Instead of extra wing pieces that are folded wing pieces, I wish they could have just given her extra hands. I mean, a karate chop hand would have been nice for flying poses, or a fist would have been great, but instead she has these Doctor Strange hands, or the Venom Blast hands in the cartoon, back in the cartoon. So yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed with the sculpt in terms of the hands, and I wish they'd given her those open-fisted and closed fists instead of these. These are also good, maybe, but it doesn't even look good. Stick like hand on the wall, much like the Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure. So I don't know what to make of it. But again, you know what? I'm pretty okay. I'm pretty happy with this figure. This is the first figure to go off the shelf. I mean, a lot of collectors and scalpers are probably after this figure for obvious reasons. But it uses a more modern sculpt. This is the older Maria Hill sculpt. This is the new one with the bigger hips, more curvaceous bosom. Better arm articulation, better leg articulation. So very, very happy with it. The sculpt, just great. The hair on it, they did it perfectly on the head sculpt, and you could still move it around. You could still get her in some decent poses. Just the Marvel, from here down on, they use a Captain Marvel sculpt. They just changed the hands. So paint apps on the figure, yeah, it's not the best. As you can see, there are some imperfections here on the face, on the head sculpt, the white bleeding into the black. I've seen figures with the lipstick a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. and the yellow bleeding. I mean, this figure has a lot of potential quality issues, so be patient. I mean, it's one in a case. It's very hard to find, but if you do find several in the pegs, you might want to look at that. But you know, don't be too nitpicky about it because it's very difficult to find. So there, paint apps, okay. Sculpt, great. Articulation, ball jointed neck. Is it on a hinge? No, just the ball joint. Ball jointed upper torso, ball hinge shoulders, bicep swivel, ball hinge elbows. See, there's a double hinge right there. Ball hinge wrists that go in and out. Ball jointed hips, thigh swivel, double jointed knees, ball hinge ankles with the rocker joints. All in all, I'd like to give this figure a 9 out of 10. You know, had it gotten better hands and maybe less quality issues on the paint apps, I'd probably give it a 10, but a very high 9 out of 10 for me. So there you go, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this video review. If you did, please click the thumbs up icon at the bottom. Follow me on Twitter for my toy purchases, Instagram for my toy sightings here in Manila. Check out all my video reviews on this channel, Chefatron. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video, like the video. On Instagram and Twitter, I'm the FX Friends username, but on YouTube, it's Chefatron. The Marvel Legends Infinite Series Thanos Build-A-Figure comic book series Spider-Woman. She does have a new costume now in the comic books, which I'm a little bit iffy about. I kind of like the classic costume, but who knows? We'll see. The new Captain Marvel costume, I didn't like it in the beginning, but it grew on me, so we'll have to wait and see. Thanks for watching.